Hey friends, how's it going? Ash here, welcome back to Gents. Word on the street is, this fragrance right here is amazing. It's Khadlaj Infini Eau de Parfum. Yeah, I have been made aware that apparently this right here is a must-own fragrance. It's a twist on one of the most popular fragrances of all time, which you can maybe guess what it is just by the sheer number of different fragrances out there that smell like this fragrance, and also the color scheme. But the fragrance that this is apparently a twist on, smooth. Creed Aventus. Wow, I never would have guessed that. What? A fragrance that smells like Aventus. It's such a novelty. So yeah, apparently this right here smells like a twist, a new iteration, a new version of sorts of good old Creed Aventus. And today, I will be letting you know if I think that that's legitimate or not, and if this is good or not. Obviously, it's still sealed. I haven't opened it, so I don't really know what I'm in for here. I will link this one down below, so feel free to check it out down there in the description. Before we jump into this fragrance itself though, pause the video if you would like some codes. There is a new code at Max Aroma, which is Gents 20. It'll get you 20% off a whole bunch of the things on the website, but not everything. So there are some exclusions, and if what you're looking at is excluded, Gents 10 will still work for 10% off. But who cares about that? Let's open this up. Let's go ahead and take a look at this presentation really quickly. On one side of the box, it says Khadlaj, and on the other side, Infini Eau de Parfum. Has this kind of mirrored look to it. Up on top, you have the name of the house once again. On the bottom, you have the ingredients, the batch code, and the barcode. My batch code gives an expiration of 05/28. Let's open it up. Let's take a look at that bottle. Come on. Ooh. And this one is quite affordable. You can pick it up for around $25 US. So here we have the bottle. You get the name of the house, name of the fragrance right there on the front, name of the house on top of the cap, little sticker on the bottom. Yeah. Cap clicks into place, pretty snug. You know, all things considered, I don't mind this presentation, not at all. Because a lot of fragrance clones, they have butt ugly bottles. Yeah, it's just terrible looking. So this one, not too bad. And you got the name of the house right there on top of the collar also. You know what time it is? Well, let's go ahead and spray this out, guys. Now this is supposed to be, according to Fragrance Spy's website, a smoky Aventus twist. So let's see, let's find out. Actually, let me get out a second tester strip for the good old Aventus also. So let's spray this one on. Oh, okay. Smell that already. Let's spray on Aventus. Let's see off the strip if this is worthy of being one of the 1,000 Aventus style fragrances out there. Aventus. Oh, yes. It is a bit smoky, much more so than the Aventus over here. Much more pronounced. Woodier, smokier, not as much emphasis on the pineapple, on the fruit. And you know what we have to do in the name of science. You gotta spray it on skin also. I mean, you can't just go tester strip only. So let's see off skin what we're dealing with here. Let that settle for just a second. That is different. Yeah, it's Aventus-y. For sure, you can see the inspiration there, but it's not just a straight up Aventus clone. It's got like an interesting kind of fruit opening. Not so much that pineapple bergamot that you get here in actual Aventus. A little citrusy, yes. That sort of woody, smoky vibe is right there as soon as you spray it on. And it also has a little more tartness, almost like you wanna call it black currant. And this one is pumped up, or whatever would be giving that sort of vibe. I know that this is just kind of beating a dead horse, but it does feel like that this is projecting a bit more, got a little more oomph to it than Aventus off the top. And I say beating a dead horse because that's something that's been driven into the earth, through the center of the earth, and has come out the other side as far as Creed fragrances go, specifically Aventus, and that is that the performance over the years has gotten way worse, just crappier. Not really a nice way to say that. And Infini over here does feel like it's got more push to it than Aventus. It's an interesting scent. It's kind of weird. It's like when you see something, or in this case smell something, and you're like, it reminds me of something. I know that I've seen that, or again, in this case, smelled that, but it's not quite right. Like something's off, something's different. What is it? It's like that kind of vibe. I really dig this. The more this dries down, it's taking on a little bit of a sweetness, sort of that vanilla, mixing with that smoke. This is like one of those deals where the longer it's on my skin, the more I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna spray it on again. Just get that opening salvo, just one more time. Yeah, that opening has got like a bubbliness to it, sort of sparkles. And then you get this slight tartness, a little bit of bitterness from the fruit. The fruit is not as sweet here as it is in Aventus. You get that woody smokiness pretty much right away. So yeah, certainly Aventus with the twist. They're right about that, yeah. Ooh, man, yeah, it just smells friggin' great as it dries down. The opening is I think, potentially divisive. I think some people are gonna like it, that pumped up smokiness and that sort of, like I said, almost bitter, slightly sour fruitiness instead of sweet fruitiness in the opening here. Some people are gonna like that, think it's more interesting than the Aventus style, like straight up Aventus style opening. But this is one that, ooh, about 10 minutes in, this is friggin' good. More push, like I said, that vanilla comes through, really nice warmth. Sweetness. It's not sweet initially, but as it dries, the sweetness comes out. This is really, really nice. So I can see why, you know, it's getting a little bit of push, a little hype behind it. This is gonna be one of those deals where I think a lot of people, if you just make a snap decision off the opening, it's gonna be 50-50. Some people are gonna dig it, other people are not. Kind of like Club de Nuit Intense Man from Armaf. You know, that opening for a lot of people is crapola. A lot of people think that Club de Nuit Intense Man is just lemon pledge in the opening, like a lemon household cleaner, chemically rough around the edges, acerbic, just not very nice. But then as it dries down, most people would say, oh yeah, Club de Nuit Intense Man gets way better as it dries down. Nice and strong, projects well, gets compliments, way easier to pull off as it dries down. This is like kind of in that style where the opening, I don't think it's as potentially divisive as like Club de Nuit Intense Man is or was when it first came out, but this has that kind of wow factor as it dries down. Yes, I wasn't so sure about that in the opening. Truthfully, it was not bad, but you know, a little iffy. But tale of two fragrances. Hit that mid. Oof. It's outperforming the Aventus, and frankly, it's like sacrilege. I think it smells more pleasant in the mid right now than Aventus does. Yeah. They put like MSG in here or something, just make you want to come back and get more, enhance the flavor. I keep just repeating myself, but I'm like stuck in like a loop here. My brain is like, let's smell it again. Oh, it's still good. Oh, it's still good. Smokiness though, I think you get more of that kind of initially. It's still there here in the mid, but it's not like full on smoke, smoke, smoke. You know, there are some Aventus clones that I've smelled where the smoke is like ramped up to 12. It's really reined in here. I think it's more so just that nice depth of sweetness mixing with the woods that you have in the mid here with that Aventus flair, that Aventus style that makes this smell so good. First time I've smelled this, you know, I can't really give you longevity, blah, 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 but it does really pump out. Like I said, it's coming off my skin stronger here than Aventus is here. Smells like kind of an all year fragrance. Maybe wouldn't be as situated for summer as some other Aventus style fragrances out there, but easily spring, fall, winter, daytime or nighttime, either one. That's how it comes across. $25, yes. Yeah. There we go, Khadlaj Infini. It's good. The opening is a little oof. Some people are gonna like it, some are gonna dislike it, but get past that opening, you got something solid here, real solid. All right, that'll do it for me. If you smelled this one, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Thank you for hanging with me, stay safe out there. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys later.